Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Space Cowboy here. Welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be talking about Mr. Terence Steele, the guy that's now your new starting right tackle, and why the Cowboys need to sign him as soon as possible. He's going to be one of your most important free agents going into next year. Oh, but Space Cowboy, he's a restricted free agent. Why is there a need for urgency? Well, we're going to talk about that in today's video. Before we go any further, if you guys could do me a favor and like the video, it doesn't take too long to do, and it greatly helps the video perform better in YouTube's algorithm, so I greatly appreciate that. Next, if you are part of the 77% of people that are not subscribed to this YouTube channel, by all means, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on new Dallas Cowboys content when it drops, and hit that notification bell so you're the first to know that it comes out. Now, Terence Steele is on the books for less than $900,000 on the Dallas Cowboys cap books. He's set to be a restricted free agent in 2023, but, you know, if the Cowboys are smart, you're going to need to re-sign this guy to a long-term extension if you're going to believe that he's your long-term starter. The fact is with the release of La'el Collins, it paved the way for Terence Steele to become your main guy. Now, unless the Cowboys are going to use 2022 as a crutch to then pay him, okay. But I feel as if the Cowboys need to do their part and just determine whether or not they think he is going to be the guy at that position. He emerged as a solid starter at right tackle last year. 2020, he looked atrocious. Then towards the end of the year, he looked like he was turning into something special in terms of like him being an undrafted free agent. 2021, he emerged as a solid starting staple at that right tackle position, and I think the Cowboys benched him for La'el Collins, not because La'el was better, but because of money reasons. You know, when you're giving a guy that much money, you kind of have to be like, oh, you got to get on the field, you know. But I think with Terence Steele having the eyes of the coaching staff and basically he's in their favor, I think that he has the possibility of getting a nice little extension rewarded to him some points either during the season or rather before the season or after the season. If the Cowboys, which I stress when it comes to any young player, and I just said it in the CD Lamb video, if you haven't seen that, go check it out. If you like a player and you know he is going to be your guy long term, or you feel like he's your guy, you pay him and don't wait. Because if you end up waiting, you're going to end up catching yourself to be in a situation where you're paying a lot more than you need to be. So the question is well, how much are you going to look at paying Terence Steele? When you look at right tackles, right, you look at that particular position group. If you look at the averages amongst all of the top earning, you know, right tackle guys, you have Ryan Ramczyk at $19 million, Brian O'Neill at 18.5, Lane Johnson at 18, Taylor Moton at 17.8, and Braden Smith at 17.5. Now, I think you could get away with paying Terence Steele on average maybe $9 to $10 million a year, but you kind of had to ask yourself this, okay, is there a way we can sign him for cheaper? And yeah, you got to sign him now. You start working out an extension as soon as possible, and if you can, you get this thing hammered out. There's no need to wait. Now, I can understand the cause the pause, but you need to work on it as fast as you can. Now, I understand that, you know, there could be other things ongoing, which I mean, nothing at that point. But we kind of have to wait and see. Luckily, the tackle market typically just stays put. But I kind of don't like how the Cowboys are complacent when it comes to signing their own players. So, if you believe Terence Steele is your guy, which I think he is their guy, you sign him long term, you secure that right tackle position, and boom. Now you have your guy at right tackle for however many years to come, and you start off young again. He's going to be 25 years of age, and that's something that the Cowboys have addressed. You've gotten a solid starting right tackle without even having to spend any draft capital to acquire him. That's great. You know, then you kind of look at the rest of the offensive line, not to get too far ahead of myself, but that was really one of the biggest things. And then with La'el, if you want to throw him out there, he's making $7 million with the Cincinnati Bengals. So If you're Dallas and you can somehow get Terence Steele between $7 to $12 million, that's pretty good. But don't be shocked if he ends up getting paid more, or if the Cowboys don't pay him at all and they end up having to draft a tackle. I don't like playing this stuff around. If you have your guy at your offensive line position, you pay him. Stop messing around. The tackles are the most important position. You know, I understand that Tyron Smith has his health problems. I get that. But at the right tackle spot, you have a hard-working guy that isn't afraid to do his part and do it well. He's got that drive. He showed it last year, especially with how much he worked his ass off to get to this point. And I hope the Dallas Cowboys take advantage of that. Sign him as soon as you can and ensure that you do not have to pay more than what you should really pay because you waited too long to pay this guy. I like what Terence Steele shows. I hope in 2022 he continues to improve. So we'll see how things go. Mike McCarthy says it's all about cohesion. No more musical chairs. I do not want to see that this year. That's what really screwed the Cowboys. So, with all that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And I will see you guys in the next one. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Goodbye.